Who do you look like in your family?
I looked more like my mother when I was younger. Now I look like my father.
Do you have a favorite painting? Can you describe it?
Yes, it's a life-size painting of a horse that's standing on its back legs. It's by a painter called Whistler.
Where did you go for your last vacation?
Las Vegas.
Did you have a good time?
Yes, I did. It was short, but it was good.
Do you take a lot of photos?
I don't, but my wife does.
What does she take photos of?
Mostly buildings and some of me. She doesn't like to be in photos herself, so I have to do all the modelling.
Do you prefer movies with a happy or sad ending?
I think I prefer films with a sad ending,
Why?
because it's more like real life.
When was the last time you were at an airport?
2 weeks ago.
Were you going somewhere or meeting someone?
I flew in from Frankfurt to London Heathrow.
Do you have any plans for tonight?
Yes, I'm meeting an old friend who I haven't seen for a while, and we're going to have Domino's pizza.
What housework do you hate doing?
Cleaning the bathroom.
Is there anything you don't mind doing?
I like ironing.
Have you ever bought something online and had a problem?
Yes, I just bought a pair of shoes online and they didn't fit and they were the wrong color.
Did you do anything nice last weekend?
Went to the movies, went to the beach, and just relaxed.
Do you have more free time than 3 years ago? Why?
Yes, because I had a part-time job then. Now I'm fully retired.
What's the most beautiful city you've ever been to?
Oh, probably Paris.
Why?
Oh, just the architecture and the layout and the culture.
Do you think you have a healthy diet?
No.
Why?
I live off of chips and cookies and ice cream. I'm probably the most unhealthy out of all of my friends.
Are you an optimist or a pessimist?
I don't know. My friends would probably say that I'm a pessimist, but I would like to think that I'm an optimist.
Do you often dream about the same thing?
I have recurring dreams about being chased usually.
Do you often have bad dreams?
Depending on what's going on in my life, if I'm having a tough time at work, then I'll usually dream about bad things happening at work.
What's your idea of happiness?
Happiness is having just enough money to live by and have enough, and having people that love you, having a family.
What foreign languages do you speak?
I speak Arabic and French, a little bit of French.
How well do you speak them?
I'm very fluent in Arabic and not as fluent in French.
If you have a problem, who do you ask for advice? Friends or family?
It depends what sort of problem it is. Quite often I would ask my mum for advice, but if it's a problem about maybe relationships or something, I'd probably ask my friends.
What advice would you give someone who can't sleep at night?
I would say that they should probably cut down on caffeine, or perhaps they are suffering from stress at work, so they should try and reduce their stress.
Do you think Americans are bad at language learning?
Americans, I think they're not as good at learning languages as people in Europe.
Why?
Sometimes I think Americans aren't as interested in learning other languages as foreigners are.
Do you have a phobia?
Yes, I have a phobia. I'm afraid of heights.
How long have you had it?
My whole life.
How does it affect your life?
Negatively. Very negatively.
What animal would you most like to see in the wild? For example, on a safari.
Well, I've already been on safari, so I've seen quite a few of them, but we didn't see any leopards when I went on safari, so I'd really like to see a leopard in the wild.
Did you like school?
Yes, I loved it.
Why?
I love just meeting new people and making new friends.
What were your best and worst subjects?
Best subject was English. Worst subject was probably math and science.
What do you do?
I'm a teacher.
How long have you been a teacher?
6 years.
What's your favorite building in New York?
Probably the Empire State Building.
Why do you like it?
I like the decor, I like the design of it, and it's because it's centralized, it's just the perfect location for that kind of a skyscraper.
What do you know about it?
I know it was put together in the late 20s, and it opened in 1931, I think.
Do you know any twins?
Yes, I have a really good friend who has an identical twin brother.
Are they very similar?
They look exactly the same, but their personalities couldn't be more different.
Are you a good or bad loser?
I'm a good loser, I think.
Why?
Well, I think the best person wins, and if I'm not the best person, then that's okay.
Do you play any sports or exercise?
Yes.
What do you do?
I play basketball. I used to play baseball and a little bit of tennis.
Do you enjoy it?
Yes.
Are you a morning or evening person?
Normally a morning person,
Why?
because I have much more energy in the morning. I used to be an evening person, but not so much now.
Who do you think gossip more, men or women?
I think men think women gossip more, but in fact men like to gossip too.
Why?
I think everybody likes to gossip sometimes because they're interested in what other people are doing and they enjoy gossiping.